engineering. Again. Right, so more they said use your calculators. Use of calculators not allowed. What we can use our calculators again.
Yes.
So very 2 tan theta plus 13 cos squared theta. Again, then we have to solve for cos. We must find 2 tan theta plus cos squared theta if cos theta equals to minus 2 over square root of 18. Again, then what will happen about theta is an element of 0 degrees to 180 degrees. Again, so if I write this interval, so I can write this as theta. Theta is greater than 0 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Yeah, it's the same thing. This is n. Right, as or again, and because of this second normal bracket, half second bracket, again, I be greater than or equals to. Rabisha. Remember the difference between this bracket and this bracket. Yeah, this one is less than. Again, this one is less than or equals to. You did this thing in grade 10. Before you start with functions, you told me got this one. Notation, interval notations in grade 10.
Yes.
Again, you can check the molar before to make the functions, you start with this one, these notations. Again. Right. More barifide cos. Again, what are barifide? Barifide x over r, and our x is negative. Again, drawing the Cartesian plane. Again, cos x or cos, you decide which one you want to work with. Again, x is negative in the second and third quadrant. Then theta is greater than 0 but less than 180. Greater than 0, gigam. Again, less than 180, legam. Therefore, this one is in the diagram must be in the second quadrant. So whichever way you start. Then we short again, go on. To find y, Robert Pythagoras said, r squared equals to y squared plus x squared. We want y, we make y subject to the formula y equals to r squared minus x squared. Substitute. What is x? What is y? What is y? R. What is r? R. Square root of 30 squared minus negative 3, negative 2 squared. Don't forget to put it in brackets. Then, the square root of 13 squared is 30. Again, minus 4. Negative again, negative minus again, not here negative 2 squared. Again, then what's 30 minus 4? 9. Y plus or minus 9. Y squared equals to 9. Again, then what is y? Y equals to plus or minus 3. Again, which is y equals to 3. Quadrant. Then you complete the diagram. 3 what? Square root of 30, negative 2. Then we have our question. Again, question is 2 tan. Again, tan theta again. Tan theta sure now. Again, tan theta is what? It's 3 over square root of 2. Y over negative 2. So y over negative x, it's 3 over negative 2. So what are we times 3 over negative 2. Again, plus 30 into cos squared. Again, what is cos? Cos theta negative 3 over square root 30. Negative 2 over square root 30. all squared. Right one. So remember tabale 2 divide negative 2, you have negative 4, not a negative 3. Right one. Then tabale 13 into 2 squared to 4. Again, arithmetic multiply these two. Don't forget bed mass, brackets, exponents. Again, so run to value 4, around the square root of 13 squared, yeah, 13. Again, 13 divide 13, Rashalaga minus 3 plus 4, which is equals to 1. Right, one again. Right, then area of the next one. Or give a guichet, corrections. Alright, I have a guichet. Whiteboard, space the whiteboard. More Renyaka cos 60 degrees over tan squared 45 degrees minus sine squared 60 degrees. Right one. Then to answer this, we need our special angles. Again, that is special angles. Remember, 60 to 45. Again, you can draw a diagram here. That is special angles 90, 60. Again, with 60, not the very clear cos. Cos 60 gain 1 over 5. I mean 1 over 2. Remember, and of course it's x over r. So it's 1 over 2. Remember, then kanyaka y. Yam first square root of 3. Remember, then with 45, I use tan to complete the diagram. Again, tan again, opposite over adjacent. So it's 1 over 1. Because tan 45 equals 1. Again, then you can come to the square root of 2. Again, 1 squared plus 1 squared, 2. You have a square root of 2. Right, one again. Try your special angles. Then I started substituting from this guy, cos 60, it's 1 over 2. No calculator again. Then tan 45, 1. Again. Then sine squared 60, sine squared 60, globally. Sine squared 60, square root of 3 over 2. So we find 1, come we square root of 3. Agree cos 1 over 2. It's x over r. Right? So more globally, square root of 3 over 2. Right? So that squared, all squared. Again, 1 over 2 over 1 is 1 over 2. 1 squared, or 1 squared is over 1 million. Again, is it fine? 1 squared is 1. Again, over 1 is 1. So she got 1 over 2. Minus 3 over 4. Then we must look for lowest common denominator. What is our lowest common denominator? 4. Revision. Because 4 here go 4, 2 here go 4. Right, one again. So what are we 2 minus 3 over 4, which is equals to negative 1 over 4. I get to Narkamgana. Lowest common denominator to me is 1. I'm ahead. Compared to very very such for Magnatulunga. Like a pot. It's very like it. It's our lowest common denominator, which is good. Right. So what we master every time you do fractions, don't use your calculator. Do it. Pele ufejo check a calculate. Ravisha, we don't want to master the fraction. And don't forget, multiplication, you multiply numerator, denominator, denominator. Division, you change your division into multiplication. Again, what change a fraction in our Latin. Again, addition and subtraction, you look for lowest common denominator. Rakwana. Now, well, I start to make Rakatania. Repeating the very good teacher, Yavana Diaswan. You also draw all these things. Don't worry about corrections. I will send you because we have to move. Again, can we go to reduction formula? Or is it too much? Let's get to reduction formula. Let's get to reduction formula. So I read 15 minutes, we can talk about reduction formula. Right, with reduction formula, this is new. Again, if I read tomorrow, let's just talk about it today. Again, let's go with tomorrow. I won't give you a homework reduction formula. I'll give you a homework you're completing the diagram. Is it fine? I'll give you a homework. Yeah. Come away with the little about you this way. Please tell you reduction for failure. But I'll find a text John 1. They are fair. Right. The level like a 11. We're introducing what we call reduction formula. Reduction formula reshumisha to reduce a bigger angle into a smaller angle, looking at the quadrant. Like, lama tomo kibuletika 390. That is the same as angle 30. Yeah, one. So what are 390? We reduce it to 30. Rabishan. Because 390 is what? Is 360 plus 30. Rabishan. Then, Rocheka, the ratio is charen according to cast. Or na which quadrant? 390, you will like which quadrant? First quadrant. You already know quadratic formula, your reduction formula, but you don't know that you know it. Chifaliat, what 390 will like first quadrant. So with reduction formula, reduction formula. I didn't receive a moment. I read also savage hope. Savage hope. Well, I bet you sorry. Well, like a sorry. I guess it's right. So with reduction formula, Roverekaka 360 degrees, again 90 degrees, 180 degrees. We are not going to work with 270. Right? Renale 180 plus or minus, 90 plus or minus, 360 plus or minus. This quadrant, this one, the first quadrant, in this quadrant, do you agree with me? Originally 360 plus. Because it can 360 rotating. And also, it's also called 90 minus. Because it's less than 90. 11. Yeah, 11 come on. 11 you with that. Right. Rewanake. Regamuka. Then come on. I just want 90 plus or 180 minus. Right one. Come on. 180 plus or 270 minus. Again, but we are not going to work with 270. Right one again. Then come on. 360 minus. Yeah, one. That's how you reduce your angle. You only work with 360, 90, 180. Like to Narkam Gana. How would you say the angles? Yeah? Little Melanalena, or angle 90. It's also angle 450. Yes. Why the 450? 360 plus 90. One again. Yeah, thank you. Then 110 degrees. We can write it as 180 minus what? 180 minus 70 degrees. Because again, 110. This is 180 minus. Or we can also write it as 90 plus 20 degrees. That's 110. Rabisha, that's how we reduce our angles. Alright, it's fine. Now, let's look at our reduction formula in terms of 180 and 180 minus. Alright, so if we have 180 minus 180 minus sine theta, 180 minus sine theta equals to sine theta. Because 180, sine 360 plus 30, again, illegal sine 30. Arithmetic calculator, sine 390. What is sine 390? What is sine 30? 1/2. Yeah, one. Arithmetic. Sine. Tomagela 2 million again. 390. Again. Illegal sine 30 degrees. Because sine 390 is 360 plus 30. Yeah? Then we leave this and then take this. 360. This special angles. 360, 90, 180. Reduction formula. Robot, let's look at how they got sine 180. Sine 180, 180 minus theta. Again, Revan. Sine 180 minus theta. Again, recheck sine. We'll calculate it again. Check sine 150. What is sine 150? What is sine 150? Then what is sine 30? So sine 150 is the same as sine 30. So how do we work it with reduction formula? 150 is next to 180. Yeah, go on. It's 180 minus. As a plus. Agree camera 180. So 180 minus. So we want to sine 180 minus 30, which is 150. We leave 180, rabale sine 30. Again, it's called reduction formula. Yeah, right. Now, with reduction formula, yes, sign even negative, even positive. Again, why reveal as positive? It's positive because sine 180 minus again, this is 180, 90, 360. 180 minus is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, our sign is positive. Revan. That's why we get the positive sign theta. Yeah, now let's look at cos. Cos 180 degrees minus theta. Again, it will negative cos theta to the 180. Why even negative? Because cos in the second quadrant it's negative. What? Yeah, go ahead. Then let's look at tan 180 minus the globally negative tan theta. Why negative? Because tan in the second quadrant is negative. Yeah, right. So the same applies to the plus. 180 some 180 plus theta, fine, negative sine theta. Why? Because 180 plus is in which quadrant? Third quadrant. Third quadrant sign is negative. What? What about cos 180 plus theta? Fine, negative cos theta. Why? Because cos, before that, cos, 180 plus is in which quadrant? Third quadrant. In the third quadrant, cos is negative. Tan 180 plus theta, fine, tan theta. Positive, tan theta. Why positive? Because tan in the third quadrant is positive. That is why when we go for any angle theta in any trigonometric argument of 180 plus theta or 180 minus theta is numerically equals to plus or minus the same trigonometric argument. The sign may change according to cast. Around 5 o'clock. So it's going to be, we check the quadrant. Again, Rafeta Rachia the angle. Ratugela 180. That's how you reduce your angles. Agitu narkamkana. Berapa? Yeah? Alright. Rata ifele cha sasa. Eri tubelekana mkono. Arfa ni mushumo.